All right, for most of you Sparkies out there, what's the real sound of your workday? I'm gonna bet it's this. Ping, ping, ping. Just a constant stream of emails running your schedule. But what if you could actually change that? Today, we're gonna dive into how to master your inbox, take back your day, and build a more profitable business because of it. Does this look a little too familiar? Your inbox is just this chaotic mess of client demands, supplier updates, junk mail, and all those messages you get copied on for visibility. If it feels less like a communication tool and more like a to-do list that never ever ends, you are definitely not alone. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? A tool bench is organized. Everything has its proper place. A dumping ground is, well, it's where things go to get lost and forgotten. And when you use your inbox to store jobs, tasks, and crucial information, it stops being a tool and starts becoming a massive problem. And look, this isn't just about being annoyed. It's a serious drag on your entire operation. You should think of it like a hidden leak, one that's just quietly draining profit from your business every single day. Here's the bottom line, and you know this better than anyone. For any contractor, time is money, period. It is your most valuable and your most expensive resource. Every hour you spend just reacting to emails or digging around for some lost piece of information is an hour you can't bill for. It's an hour you're not spending on the work that actually grows your business. And the costs of this? Oh, they are very, very real. This kind of chaos leads directly to delayed invoices, which just cripples your cash flow. It creates that last-minute panic on site because a key detail got buried in an email chain. It leaves you with zero time for the strategic work, working on the business. And what's the end result? Burnout. It's as simple as that. But there is a way out of this. It all starts with a fundamental mindset shift. It's time to stop letting your inbox manage you and start managing it. It's time to completely rethink your digital tool bag. This right here is the change we're talking about. Over on the left, that's the old way. The disorganized, reactive tool bag where everything's just in one big pile, causing constant stress. But on the right, that's the goal. An organized, proactive task list. Action items are clear and you are in complete control. We're turning that dumping ground into a high-efficiency workflow. So how do we actually get there? Well, it really comes down to building 5 simple but incredibly powerful new habits. These are the practical steps that are going to help you take back control of your day. And these habits are surprisingly straightforward. First, you've got to organize. Stop treating your inbox like a free-for-all and use dedicated folders for action items. Second, time block. Schedule 2 or 3 specific times a day to handle email and then ignore it the rest of the time. Third, use templates for all those common questions. This is a massive time saver. Fourth, adopt a workflow with tools and shortcuts so you can process everything at high speed. And fifth, archive ruthlessly. If an email's old and doesn't need a reply, get it out of sight. This line just perfectly captures the whole idea of time blocking. Not every email is a fire alarm. Seriously. Unless it's a genuine emergency, it can wait. By batching your email sessions, you protect your focus for the deep work that actually drives your business forward. You control the rhythm of your day, not your inbox. Okay, let's talk a little more about templates. Just think, how many times a week do you answer the exact same questions? With pre-written responses for things like EV charger inquiries, quote follow-ups, or sending out safety certs, you can turn a 10-minute task into a 10-second one. I'm not exaggerating. This one thing alone can save you hours every single week. All right, if you only take one thing away from this entire explainer, please make it this next pro tip. This is the single most effective rule for processing your inbox with speed and with clarity. It's called the 2-minute rule, and it's incredibly simple. When you open an email, you make one quick decision. Can I deal with this in less than 2 minutes? If the answer is yes, do it right then and there. Bam, done. If it's going to take longer, it gets moved to your to-do list and you schedule it for a proper work block. This simple rule prevents you from getting bogged down and it keeps that inbox clear. So, with those habits and the 2-minute rule in your back pocket, let's put it all together. Here is your step-by-step plan to get your inbox under control and finally achieve that mythical inbox zero. Think of this as your battle plan. First, unsubscribe from all the marketing junk you never read. Just get it gone. Next, be aggressive with the delete button. Get rid of whatever doesn't matter. Then archive anything that's just an FYI that requires no action. The true to-do items, move them into a dedicated task folder. And finally, you schedule that daily time block to clear out new emails and keep it that way for good. So I'll leave you with this question. On site, you are the expert. You're in complete control of every circuit, every connection, every single detail. The question is, are you bringing that same level of professional control to your digital workspace? Who's really in charge of your inbox? Achieving Inbox Zero isn't just about email. It's really the first step on the path to a more efficient, less stressful, and a more profitable business. If you're ready to apply these kinds of principles to your entire operation, you should definitely visit the Electrical Contractor Optimiser for more tools and resources.